Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for July 2018. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or you're just intuitively guided. You know, you may have other planets in Scorpio, but your guides might have just brought you here too. So, welcome. Welcome, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. I'm going to open it with a Chinese singing bowl. So, let's prepare for that. And this is just to help really open the energy flow, to open our intuition and to help release any negative energy that's within us right now. Okay, so I am going to give it 3 strikes, and I do know you know that you go round. I know that. I haven't mastered it yet. Okay, all right, let's begin. Beautiful. It's Thursday, the 28th, and it is storming where I'm at. Thunder and lightning, and I have to tell you, I love reading in this kind of weather. So, you know, and you're the perfect person to read for through this weather. Okay, guys, we just want you to go ahead and release the outcome. Allow your intuition to run the show. Understand that court cards can be male or female, but I do say them as I see them. So if it's a queen, I will say a queen. But, you know, if you're a male watching, understand that that can be you too. Sometimes it just means that you're taking on more of your feminine qualities, because we have both, and we have to remember that. Same for females, you know, king comes up, but you're operating more out of your masculine energy. Well, then absolutely that king can represent you or another. Okay. Also, you know, just look at it. If I say male, female, but you're in a same-sex relationship, you know, if you really get in tuned, you'll know. There really should be no guessing. If you're guessing, then it's probably not for you. Okay? Or there could be just parts of the message. Okay, let me get my feet on the ground. Okay. Let's see what's going on for July. So the energy will be starting from today. Some of it could, of course, already happened. But let's see. Okay, well, your cards are just flipping right out. Alright, so we open your reading with the Emperor. Card of Aries. Can also be a Leo or Sagittarius, but it is the Emperor. And Major Arcana. With the Hermit, which is a card of Virgo, who in some way is helping this Aries either to see their own way, see their ways, this is going to sound weird, but I feel like what the Hermit is saying to some, it's almost like trying to awaken someone. You know, what I'm feeling is I'm half the man I used to be. I'm half the man I used to be. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Another card of Virgo. Of course, it does not have to be. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Cups coming under that Hermit. We have the Sun, card of Leo. We have the High Priestess. Two twos. And we have the Queen of Wands. So, as I'm looking at your spread right this very moment, we have no water. And we have no, oh, I'm sorry, we do have the Five of Cups right in the middle of your spread. But I don't see swords. So it's like earth and fire. Let's get our last card. This is a universal tarot, by the way. And I picked it today because I used it yesterday too, and it's just filled with messages. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, well, there's our first sword card. We have the Four of Cups. We have Six of Cups. And we have the Empress. Well, the first thing I want to say is, if we start in the middle of your spread, it's talking about missing someone from the past. Missing someone that we were emotionally attached to. I don't know, Scorpio. I feel like, number one, you have a lot of spiritual help this month, the month of July. Well, not just the month of July. But it seems like you do have you know, I'm looking at the Sun, which is illuminating the Five of Cups. And I have the Hermit right above. So I really need to look at this Five of Cups. Now, for some of you, I feel like it is this Emperor. So you may be involved with this Emperor, or this Emperor could certainly be a boss. Because it's almost like the Emperor who is missing you. And I know it's an emotional attachment, but it also seems to be tied to your money. So, is this someone you work with? Someone you did work with? Because it feels to me like you decide to go a different direction. Or you're feeling like there's something better. And it's showing me there is. But you're feeling this. So something up with this Emperor, and we'll look into him, where he is, you know, he's not shining as bright as he used to. You know, he is half the man that he used to be. And he's kind of being forced to look at that. Now, this may be because some of you left this person. I do have the Queen of Swords down here that's attached. And it's like you were illuminated to something, or they were illuminated to something. And, you know, just real quick, you know, I'm sorry, I'm just getting a lot of messages. For some of you, this Emperor is someone from your past. Yet I'm feeling, I am feeling like within this relationship, you weren't really satisfied. Again, it can be talking about a boss. But it's your dissatisfaction that causes you to move on. Of course, this could be the other way around. And then I have this Nine of Pentacles with the Sun underneath that. So the Nine of Pentacles is beautiful, independent energy. It is, you know, a journey that is followed through the intuition, especially with the little cardinal whispering in her ear. It's like, it's a, you know, this is a business that you started. It's like it started within your intuition. Or if you're thinking of starting one, you know, if this Emperor is a boss and this is what you want to leave, to start your own business. You know, I feel success with it. And I feel success with it because you believe in it. Even if this is just the beginning of it, you believe in it. You have faith behind this. And if you have faith behind it, you will be successful. You just have to believe in yourself. But I feel like you are here. And then I have the High Priestess down here mirroring this Queen of Swords. And I'm definitely feeling this Queen of Swords is you. Especially with the Hermit up here. And then these two here, it is like you're hearing something. You're hearing something that then has this feeling of setting you free. I don't even have a lot of, you know, like, it's going to be really difficult. I don't have that. All right, let's bring out the crystal vision. All right, we're going to start breaking this down. So I have 2 9s. So 22. 22. Number 1, I like that. But it equals a 4. 18, 21, 26. 26 is an 8 and a 2. So 4, 8, 2. 4, 8, 2. 2, 8, 4. And then we have a 13 over here, which would be another 4. So this is definitely a month about your own stability. No wonder the 9 of Pentacles is here. This is a month of moving on. I like that it's an 8 in the middle because, you know, to me that's a spiritual number. And I kind of felt the spiritual help anyway. It's like a spiritual guidance. It's like that little light that you follow. Do the Ace of Cups on the bottom. And it's weird, like normally I don't look at the bottom at this point, but in the last couple readings I've been looking at the bottom. So, we do have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups represents unconditional love. Can be for a person, can be for mankind, can be for yourself. Alright, let's break this down. Let's look at the Emperor. Whoa, it's a lot of cards, but we're going to take them. I have the Four of Wands. I have the Hermit again, except this time the Hermit's back is to the Four of Wands, and he's highlighting, illuminating the Eight of Swords. Someone's stuck within their mind, definitely over a relationship. I feel like the Hermit is helping you come out of that, though. Let's keep looking. Yeah, Eight of Wands. I like that. So it's almost like as fast as I put myself in this mode, I can take myself out of this mode, which is so true. Because the Eight of Swords is our own mental energy. It is, listen, you know, of course there's many reasons that we have these 8 swords, but we don't have clarity. We're fearful. We're fearful of moving on. Could be fearful of communication, non-communication. But the Hermit is definitely, the Hermit is giving you a chance to look at this. And it does feel like quickly you receive the answers you need to free yourself. I have the Four of Pentacles. And I have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. I love that it's falling under this 8 of Swords. So there's a new beginning coming in. And I feel like what this is talking about is some of you were definitely involved with this Aries Emperor. We'll say Emperor. Maybe married to him. At one time, a committed relationship. I'm not even saying that it's not, well, yeah, I guess I kind of am. Because I feel like this Emperor doesn't want to lose you. Doesn't want to let you go. You know, they're trying to hang on to you. But, you know, it's like something is revealed. Well, let's see what. For some of you, I feel like you are recovering from a broken heart. Recovering, coming out the other end now. And perhaps this person is not. But I do feel like you are. You know, and that's the one thing, and there's your card. So one thing about you, Scorpio, is, you know, you love deeply. You truly love deeply. And if anyone, well, Pisces too, can really get their heart broken, it is you. And that is because you love so deeply. But on the other end of that, you know, what's that saying about a scorned woman or man, right? Because on the other end of that, you can certainly be over emotional when it comes to your feelings, not your whole life, trust me. But when it comes to your feelings, this is what I'm picturing. You in that state, hearing something that you needed to hear, all right? It's some kind of truth. Maybe it doesn't feel good, right? But you needed to know. And so did they, by the way. Man, I don't know. I just feel like this emperor lost your trust. And with the Ace of Swords right below this Eight of Swords, you know, this is you cutting yourself free. Let's see what else came out. We have the Seven of Swords and the Death card. Card of Scorpio. Seven of Swords, not the best of energy. You know, is this you or is it happening to you? Is someone being sneaky or are you being sneaky? You know, I have to be honest, I feel like someone is sending you bad vibes. Someone is trying to affect your energy force. You know, it's a feeling of someone not wanting to see you do well, but it's coming from a very backwards type of energy. And it does feel like a prior partner. Or for some of you, someone you just left or you're going to leave. Listen, for some of you, this emperor is someone you're in a relationship with. You may have talked about starting your own business. That idea might have been shut down. Like, pfft, that's ridiculous. It could have been you could have been talking about starting a spiritual business, especially with the hermit in between here. And it's like, my ideas shot down. But that doesn't stop you. It may have stopped you for a little while. But here, I feel like, no, you're coming out of that. And you're definitely recovering over what feels like a broken heart. Probably by this person. Yet, you are starting to make it on your own. And someone doesn't like that. the Ace of Pentacles. So it doesn't really matter what they think. Because following your card, the Death card, which is really about letting cycles end that were meant to end. Attached to the Seven of Swords, this is a cycle that we do want to end. Here's where all this mental energy is coming from. This relationship, previous relationship, or previous commitment. So there's definitely a commitment there. Yet you feel like you are on your way to recovery. If you're not yet, then this is what is possible. So before I had all this resistance. But now you're feeling your way. And this Death card is about moving as seamlessly as you can into this next chapter. This is a good chapter. This is an abundant chapter. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, my favorite. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a Virgo. But this is helping you in your material world. This is a chance to do something new that affects your material world. Now it can affect you, you know, your 3D body. But it's like a blessing after all this heaviness. Okay, so I got to remember, we're clarifying the Emperor. So this is definitely, this Emperor has some way was trying to hold you back or is trying to hold you back. They're trying to hold you back because, you know, number one, they haven't stopped thinking about you. You know, I'm not really feeling like it's a good thing. Because their energy is still lingering, right? They could even be watching your progress. You know, damn it. It's like, I feel like a few of them, like seeing that you're starting to make money and bam, they want another time, they want another chance with you. They want to do it over again. But no, if that energy fit, understand that even if they have feelings for you, there's something going on where, again, they're half the person they used to be. And I feel like it's their fault. So it's something wasn't stripped away from them. Something within their own actions. And this is what Spirit is trying to illuminate them to. But I feel like that is not even, like, you don't even need to worry about that. You just need to worry about, you don't need to worry. You just need to keep doing what you're doing. Keep going forward. You know, this negative energy won't continue to exist as you become more and more confident within yourself. So somebody definitely robbed you of your confidence. Not completely, you know, just on a surface level, because I feel like underneath, it's like, I always knew who I was. And it's like they thought they had this deep, deep hold on you. And they did, but not any longer. It's fading away. So what it feels like is the more you stay involved with your own life, your own abundance, your own path, you know, the path that you really want, the direction you really want, negative energy goes away. Your vibration is raising. Okay. I hate starting a reading with someone due now to my Scorpios. Okay, let's keep going. Let's take a peek at the Hermit. King of Pentacles. So for some of you, maybe that energy is an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Five of Cups. The Ten of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so some of you, this person is an earth sign. I can see the Emperor coming out on that too, because you know, some earth signs, when they're feeling like all high and mighty, they can be tough to deal with. I know that because I am an earth sign, but I also deal with a lot of earth signs. So this king is being forced to see the pain that he has caused. He's being forced to see exactly why you walked away. I wonder if he is going to also have to experience it. Well, he kind of is experiencing it, because I know this person doesn't want to lose you, even, you know, no matter what they did, and I know they've done a lot. I don't know if they cheated. I don't mean like that. But tough words, a lot of mental energy with them. I feel like you were willing to try to make it work, but they just didn't see it. And, you know, and the Hermit coming out of the King of Pentacles too could certainly be talking to this Emperor, saying you need to be more upstanding. But Scorpio, I feel like what you've done here is you stayed as long as you could. This is not something that you should walk away with regret, because I feel like you have pretty much tried everything you could. But this person just wasn't responding the way a committed person should have. So here we have the Queen of Swords again. Have to cut this person out. I want to look at just the King of Pentacles for 1 second. Justice. Card of Libra. I don't know. Did a few of you maybe have someone waiting in the wings? Alright, well, here's what I think. I think a few of you, I feel like this King of Pentacles may be someone that you work with. I don't feel he would be a boss. You don't have to work with this person, by the way, but you see them, let's say you work a 9 to 5. You see them within that time period. However you see them, it could be that I go to a restaurant where they're the chef. You know, with all these knives, I could see them being like some type of a chef. And it's like, And I don't know why, but I am picturing like during your working hours, there's either someone has a crush on you or you have a crush on them. And I know this seems like it's getting a little confusing, right? So, because I'm picking up the King of Pentacles two different ways. But I'm definitely meant to move into this part now, which is, you know, I don't know. Here we go, because I feel like here is the Emperor. Now, let me explain one thing. As an Emperor, it can be any sign, but it's someone who wants to rule. So, you know, within the home, I want to be the ruler of my home. You know, I'm the man of the home, and that's fine if you're going to be the man of the home, right? Man of the home means I'm going to supply the home. I'm going to take care of my family. My family comes first, but not with this person. Maybe that was the case at one time. But this is someone who wants to then control the situation. You can definitely see that with all the swords. So I feel that. And then I also feel within that same scenario that there is someone else. Someone that, you know, I'm saying crush, but we can take that, you know, many different ways. And I do feel like they may have approached you, and you may have told them no before, but wanted to tell them yes. And if that's your case, I feel like you are about to, you know, even if you're not 100% single yet, you know, maybe you're in separation, that type of thing. I feel like you're about to tell this person that you're free. And you are free. But I want to be honest, I feel like what's going to happen is like kind of like we're seeing the karma of the Emperor, because it then turns around and he is then in the heavy energy of missing you, of watching your life progress. Why is your life progressing? Because you literally tried everything. You are thinking, you know, more with your higher self now, and it's allowing you to see your way out of this. You know, it's kind of like that cobweb, and you got to find your way out. But you do. So here's this other person. Okay, well, I got to take this a little deeper. Because now I'm seeing this person as a love interest. Doesn't have to be love, but you know what I mean. Whoa. Okay, too many cards. I'm going to take those up. I'm going to leave them. Okay, so now we're looking at just the King of Pentacles. Look at that. 2 of Cups. I knew he was more than our average man. Temperance. That makes complete sense that Temperance would pop up now, right? Because Temperance is about divine timing, balance over oneself, the mixing of the fire and water, which is the man and the woman, you know, the perfect balance of the man and the woman coming together. Soulmate. What I kind of love here is someone, it does feel like someone waited. You know, like I wanted to be at least separated before I got involved with this person. And it looks like that time is coming. Look at that. I have the Sun. have Strength. Holy Leo. So we have 2 cards of Leo back to back. Some of you, this must be a Leo. And the King of Pentacles could certainly just represent here, again, someone within your 9 to 5. You know, whatever you work. Doesn't have to be 9 to 5, but... So soulmate is coming in. And I'm wondering, is he going to help you on this on this 9 of Pentacles? By the way, I feel like if you're waiting for this, you know, I kind of feel like it comes from your action, because I feel like this person's already interested in you, has in some way made it known, whether it just be walking by you and gives you this smile, you know what I mean? But you know. And I do think patience was a big part of it. And I also feel if this is you and you're still involved with the Emperor, but you're planning on leaving, I feel like what this is saying is, you know, just bide your time. It's not that, you know, yeah, leave this person if, you know, well, I mean, I could see everything they were causing. But it does kind of feel like have a little patience before this begins. This is soulmate energy, though. Soulmate energy, and it is being illuminated to you. It's being illuminated to both of you. So whoever this King of Pentacles represents to you, this is illumination for both of you of the energy that you're now in. Understanding. Holy crap, there are so, like, I just knew it. I felt it. You know, what's some of the best ways you can tell? Well, you'll find that you have a lot of things in common. Sometimes you'll find that dates, like major dates in your life, let's say like a wedding or a death, within their life, something happens around that time period too. They don't have to be the same, but both major, right? And then there's a comfortable, you know, once you get past the initial shyness, there is this feeling of being so comfortable with someone. Knowing that you can just be you. You can speak in the way you want to speak, act in the way you want to act. It's funny because it's like what you think are flaws, this person just thinks they're adorable. Where here you're probably told that these characteristics within you were in some way a flaw. But they weren't, and they're not. And the soulmate just knows that and finds it adorable within you. I love that. Okay, well, let's move on. So, that's kind of cool. And I will leave him up for a minute. And let's look at the 9 of Pentacles. You know, and I also feel like if you're leaving someone and you're like worried about, you know, what are they going to do, this and that, I feel like stop worrying. Because I feel like there's things that this person has to go through. There are lessons this person has to learn. It has nothing to do with you. It's probably over some of the things they've done to you. But I do feel like, you know, in a way, you know, maybe it's Saturn retrograde. It's like they're being forced. Then we got what? Mercury retrograde. Well, and we got the Hermit. We just got Mars in retrograde, I believe. So they're being forced to look at their own life. And listen, first thing I felt was that they were half the man they used to be, half the woman they used to be. But it's spirit almost making them see that. So this is about two different paths now. You know, it's like that fork in the road. Do we go together or do we break it? Here, I feel like you're breaking it. I have the Hierophant. And I have the Seven of Cups. Wow. I don't know, Scorpio. It's like the world is opening up for you. If you remember earlier, I was talking about you keeping the faith. Well, you know, here is a card that talks about keeping the faith over this Nine of Pentacles. And it's showing with the Seven of Cups a lot of different options. A lot of different directions you can go. It may even be asking you to look with, you know, let's say you want to start your own business, but you're not sure what to do, you know, and you have all these talents. I feel like it's about organizing them, breaking them down. Definitely follow, like, don't be afraid to truly follow a dream here. Okay, because like what I'm really seeing in this rainbow shooting out of this one cup. And it's all for you. And the Hierophant can certainly represent a business, you know, a structure. All these options. Feeling all these options. Which then for some of you may cause you to want to strike out on your own. I'm going to take one more in that. Well, I just want to take one. Alright, I had the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, you're going in as the apprentice, but you do leave as the master. Remember that. So this is about, Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. I don't know why I hate saying hard work with it. You know, this is work that you want to put in. This is work that directly benefits you. What I put in is what I get out of it. You may be having so many ideas. Write them down, because I feel like you're going to be using them all. And I don't know, man, I just feel like, this is going to get big. I already know you're going to make money. You know, and then the Hierophant here, when we just had the King of Pentacles, right? Talking about somehow you see them in your work. Could certainly be a Taurus. Because, again, attached to your work. This could certainly be a partnership. Though I do see you doing it on your own. Okay, so that's good. It's definitely energy of what's meant to be. Let's look at this Two of Wands. I have the Unknown card. So So the unknown card, which is the High Priestess. Sometimes I feel like with the unknown card, it is about also looking at all elements within ourselves. But with the Nine of Cups following that, the unknown card with her crystal ball out front there, holding it right out to you. It's almost saying to you, this is a time when you need to trust within your intuition. It's not about knowing step by step what's going to happen, because that's determined by every action you put in, the day before or what have you. But this is about going into a time. So we're looking at the Two of Wands. Time for your dreams. This is about your wishes. This is abundance. This is self-love. This is loving my life again. It's almost, the energy of I love my life at this point where it doesn't even matter if I have anyone else. But this is also a journey. Nine of Cups is a journey. It's it's about self-discovery. But it's definitely satisfaction within one's life. And then I have this King of Wands again. I mean, hello, Leo. It's almost like you're heading into an unknown time, but it will be filled with blessings. And then this King of Wands shows up. And I don't know, I can't help but feel that he's a Leo. Queen of Pentacles. You're getting a lot of people in your reading. Well, Queen of Pentacles, I don't know. I feel like some of you are going into you may be eventually going into a partnership. I hope it's with this person that you had a crush on, you have a crush on, they have a crush on you. I kind of do feel like, I'm saying a crush, but bottom line is a soulmate energy. So, because the Queen of Pentacles, she is a very independent energy, a grounded energy. She is fantastic at running a business. She pays attention to the details. King of Pentacles is the seer. Sees the big picture, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who sees the details of how we even got that big picture. So without her details, everything else would kind of fall down. But what is she representing here? Three of Swords. Okay, I get it. So this King of Wands could very well be the Emperor, because we have the Three of Swords attached to it. Yet I'm thinking of the strength within the Queen of Pentacles. That the Ace of Wands. I don't know why I feel kind of stuck right here, because I'm feeling like this King of Wands is a Leo for many of you. But yet, you know, this could be, for some of you, this could be a restart. Matter of fact, I do have the Six of Cups over here. And I have the Empress underneath it with the Four of Cups above it. So, you know, discontentment in one's life. Needing to think more about the details, getting my head out of the past. Being more like this Queen of Pentacles here. You know, but not really. Within the Four of Cups, I feel like I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with what's in front of me. So, with the Six of Cups below that, because she looks like she's looking down at it, at the Six of Cups, as in, this is what I'm missing. And, I don't know. It's like a restart. It is not this Emperor. I know that. Now, it doesn't mean he can't be an Aries, but this energy we first opened up with, this is not about a restart with them. You know, it's like even if they did approach you, I feel like you are moving so far beyond their energy. So it's like we have a restart with someone. And I'm definitely feeling like this King of Wands is the cause of this Three of Swords. Probably not the only cause, right? But those swords are pointing right up to him. I need to just look at him. Just the King of Wands, please. What's it representing here? King of Wands. Page of Swords. Could have been someone who was a little bit of a player back in the day. This could also be talking about new communication coming in. Page of Swords can also talk about a challenging new beginning. It's a challenging new beginning, but not, you know, it meant to be. So it's almost like clearing things up immediately. Like the things that may be a problem down the road, we've learned now to see it and clear it up. Because with the Ace of Wands, you're not taking the past into you. I mean, you're not taking the past with you. And, I mean, you know, I've noticed this before with this card. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gems. 6 around the center stone. 6 cups. A new beginning. Yeah, we do have the Empress attached to that also. Who else? Whose reading I do yesterday? Taurus. Taurus had very similar energy relating to someone from the past. And Taurus did come up, by the way. So the Empress. You know, it's kind of ironic. We have the Emperor, now we have the Empress. But this Empress is coming under the Six of Cups. So I feel like this is talking about you and how you are now compared to perhaps how you were. Growth. Growth within. The Empress is a very strong woman. Strong within. Has a very strong aura about her. But she's also very loving and nurturing energy. But she understands that she can't give all of her to someone else or she depletes herself. This is definitely tremendous growth within oneself. And I always love it when the Empress comes around love. Because I feel, because I feel the Empress has such a strong aura that negativity really can't reach her. It'll bounce off her. So it's like you've come a long way. And that's why you're able to give this new start to someone. Because you truly have come a long way. And it can even be recognizing myself within love. And for some of you, like how you may have looked at love like, yes, I give everything, but they're not expecting anything back. Well, expecting it, but maybe not getting it. But you're giving everything away. All of you, or you were. And now you're learning, no. Yes, in love, I do want to give my whole heart. It's the only way to truly experience real love, is to open yourself up to it. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. If you really want to experience true love, the deepest type of love, you have to be able to give that. And you got to remove the fear, which seems impossible, right? But none of you are the Empress. Because the Empress is so strong within herself. Number one, I don't see anyone leaving you after this point. Like, I don't even think that'll matter. But it is a different way for you being. Like, you're being strong. I mean, you are strong, Scorpio, but I mean, you are showing it in, you're showing it in ways that people can't deny it. People can't come up against it. People can't throw you bullshit and think that you're going to just believe it anymore. You're able to give your whole heart, but you now know who deserves it and who doesn't, because you're reading their energy. This is passion attached to it. And I have to say, for a few of you, I feel like within this Four of Cups may have been this other person, like, waiting on you. And it doesn't always mean they're physically waiting on us, right? But spiritually. Them having the knowing. Feeling you're their soulmate. Okay. Sometimes the readings feel so scattered to me, but then you guys will be like, oh, no, that's totally my situation. So I try not to judge it too much. Okay, 2 cards just went flying. All right. So I wanted to look at the Five of Cups. I have the Ten of Wands. That makes perfect sense. I have the King of Cups, which could be your energy, and I have the Two of Wands. Beautiful. So first of all, this Ten of Wands is coming to an end. If the King of Cups is representing you, I want you to know this is the ability to really open your heart to love. And this Five of Cups and the Two Wands looking right back at it, wanting again this new journey. It is time for a new journey. These burdens you've been carrying around, no longer. And again, I feel like someone wanted this new beginning with you before it could really happen. But now, it's about to happen. And there is a little fear. And that fear is only because of the past. But you'll realize very quickly that you are in two completely different energies at this point. And yeah, it can happen fast. Okay? You don't have to take a card after the Two of Wands. Got to see where it's taking us. It is sitting on the sun. So, illumination of your path. Five of Wands. I feel like the Five of Wands is coming out because it's showing us what some of this fear may be going forward. Let me put it a different way. What may hold you back from opening your heart completely. And again, it's past energy. I feel also that I do feel you were a little beaten down there in the beginning. And, it is going to take a little time for you to recover just from that. I feel like, for some of you, it feels like you may be a little worried to let this new person know exactly what it is you do, especially if you work in a spiritual-based business. And I feel the reason why is because you have been beaten down about it before, or, whatever was said. But, you shouldn't do it. You can't do it. You won't do it. And your response now is, yes, I can do it. Watch me do it. Oh, by the way, I'm already in it. I just want to say, don't let your fear stop you here, because I feel earlier where I felt like you may be about to tell someone that you're free. And then I'm feeling the fear. I'm still feeling too much fear. Two of Swords. You know, Scorpio, it's like you just don't know what to believe anymore. So strange, the energy's getting heavy here. And we are looking at this Five of Cups. But it's like you're not sure what to believe anymore. You don't know if you can trust your own instinct. And I get that because it's been one hell of a journey. And, you know, you do feel like, man, I'm just picking the wrong people. But it's not the people you're picking, it's your energy. Okay? It's where your energy was then, because I see the growth within you. But there's still a little trickery going on in your mind. The feeling of, can I, you know, like, here I am. Oh, yes, I can. But then saying to yourself, but can I really? Yes, you really can. But why aren't you seeing that? Knight of Cups. I'm just looking at the indentation that, I guess it's a raven, I'm not sure, caused, right? Which means sitting there. Even if it's a shadow, but, you know, and it can be a shadow, but it looks like an indentation to me. Like I've been in this mode for a while. Even her dress is starting to pick up some of the coldness, the wetness of the snow. But with all this beautiful pink, it's like healing's taking place. But this is about taking flight. And I just want to show you how her sword is illuminated right there. Well, what follows it is this Knight of Cups. Look at this illumination right at the tip. Coming into you. And I kind of feel like saying, if you take your mind completely out of it, and I do feel like it's what you're trying to do, you'll feel this energy. I do feel like you're moving out of this. And maybe this person coming in is going to help in some way. Chariot. Okay, well, yeah, so there's major change there. Card of Cancer, by the way. So here you are as the Emperor, but yet when it comes to, okay, let me break it down this way. I feel like with the Emperor here, our opening energy, you are moving beyond it, right? But there's still things that are coming to the surface. There's still emotions coming to the surface. You know, this is why sometimes we need patience. You know, I feel like what it's saying is, even though we had soulmate energy out here, I feel like it's saying what you need to do, what would best serve you, let me put it that way, is date. So if you're only interested in this one person, still date them. Don't jump right into a relationship. Date. Allow them, old-fashioned term, but allow them to court you, or you court them. And I feel like that's important. Probably so that you can really start to feel the energy for what it is. This is legitimate energy. And with the chariot under that, it's a card of will. It's I want this chariot to come in. I want this chariot to take me to my next place. Chariot to me is like a spiritual lift to where you're going next. But it requires balance first. So I just feel like what this is saying is take a moment. It's not don't go towards this person. I do think you should. I do think you should even maybe ask them out on a date. If you know who I'm talking about, so this person feels like they've been, yeah, but you may not know this. It's like they've been patiently waiting for this to end. So, it tells me that this is someone pretty honorable. Yeah, honorable. Who has a good set of morals. And I feel like I just insulted a ton of people, and I did not mean to insult you if you were insulted. I'm not even going to go into details why. Okay, let's keep moving. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, you know what? I might do this reading over. But then when I do that, I get the same messages. So, we'll see. Okay, let's go to the sun. And I might be changing decks pretty soon because I don't have a lot of cards left. Excuse me. I had the Nine of Swords. It did come in reverse. Oh. That's weird. All these cards just flipped. Alright, well, let's see what they want to say, because we're on the sun. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. This is being able to let go of all that worry. All that mind crap. Letting it go. With the sun, how beautiful. The sun, number one, represents happy times. Joyful times. Laughter. Being around people who make you feel good and you make them feel good. Nine of Swords coming to an end. I could not be happier. Okay, why? Because we have the Six of Swords. So this is moving on. Moving up. Life is getting better. I'm moving from a dark time into a much lighter time. It's a card of my intuition. Following my intuition, I'm setting my swords down, which is a necessity. You can't take these swords into your future and do really well. You just can't. Okay. Five of Swords. The Moon, card of Pisces. The Magician and the Tower. And this is over the sun, so this is talking about illumination. And I feel like it's showing me your path. Where there was this extreme worry. Now, it doesn't have to mean extreme worry. It could be starting to get really depressed. But really, it's situational. It is because of my circumstances. Because easily, I could turn this around. And that's exactly what you did. So it's showing me that you needed to walk away from someone. With the moon here, it could be certainly, you know, especially with the moon and the Nine of Swords together, the energy of things that were unknown to me, right? Things that were hidden from me, you know, which caused me all this worry. And at the same time, I feel like it is due to planetary action that actually helps you. Because with the Magician in the Tower here, I feel like this is you. You brought in this tower. You asked for this tower to come in. I'm noticing on this card, only half the tower is coming down. Right? It's the top. And it needed to come down. So it's like the Magician saying, you know, you know the truth of the matter now. You know the truth of the matter. I can't hide from it anymore. I need to face my reality head on. Some of you may have done something extreme to maybe push this person to push you out of their life. You know, it's kind of like reverse psychology. Maybe they just didn't want to let you go, right? Because you definitely brought this tower in. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. You know, this is why I never mind seeing the tower in a reading, because there's always something fantastic that follows it. You know, what this is telling me is you just weren't living the lifestyle that you were meant to live, that you want to live. You weren't feeling the security within this unit. You know, Ten of Pentacles, there's a person sitting by themselves. So I often feel this person has supplied this for themselves, right? This safe, secure foundation. I don't have to be rich here, but I have enough money, right? I can buy what I want to buy to a point. You know, I always have a couple bucks in my pocket, that kind of thing. And listen, if none of this would have happened, you wouldn't have got to here. Which is the true Ten of Pentacles, which is true security. Okay. You know, one thing I can also say, Scorpio, are your cards, you know, they're kind of light and airy. I don't have a lot of darkness in your cards. I like that. Your cards do keep flying, though. Hang on one second. I have the Three of Cups on the High Priestess. Some of you, this may have been what you found out. You may have found out that this person was with someone else. You know. And that may have been exactly enough. It's what I needed to hear to move me on. I had the Six of Pentacles and I have the Lovers coming out on the High Priestess. I feel like she's telling me what you want. And what you want well, you want more laughter in your life. You want more passion in your life. And, I feel like you just need to make sure that you believe in yourself, that you know what you're capable of. Really, you're capable of anything. I feel like she's telling me there is an important message in here for someone. Okay, so we have Three of Cups. And the High Priestess is coming under the Two of Wands, which is coming under the Empress. And I know that you're moving on from this energy. And here we go. So I'm wondering if this is, because the moon just coming out here, letting us know that something needed to be revealed. For some of you, it is. No, it doesn't have to be absolute, like they're sleeping with someone else, but they're flirts. Like your feelings are right. Your intuition is right. Yeah, it just is. But then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers. The lovers. Look at the Six of Pentacles. She's looking right at the Lovers. She's saying, that's what I want. That is what I want. It's almost like she was just walking down the street and saw these two people embracing each other. And by the way, that's what soulmates and twin flames are about. Especially a twin flame is not so much about the love we have for each other, which is tremendous, but it is more about what we do with that love to help mankind. And I say it a lot where sometimes just being in love and someone walking by and seeing you, feeling the energy coming from you, and then it makes them realize, it makes them stop and take a look at their own life. So there's true worth behind this. So you definitely want balance. You want equal give and take. The Star. Wow. Card of Aquarius. Sorry, card of Gemini with the Lovers. I don't know, guys. It's starting to feel like a very destined time. Knight of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles again. Wow. So whoever this person is, that somehow you see during your working hours. Let's put it that way. I mean, come on. They are... You're just, I don't know, it just feels like meant to be. Meant to be. Meant to be. And, when the Tower comes out, it is because there's energy that we could not end ourselves. So it's the universe coming in, forcing our hand. And it doesn't feel good. But it's because that, we're meant to end cycles when cycles are meant to end. And, of course, being human and imperfect, we don't. So the universe helps us by sending in the Tower. And maybe we need to feel a little bit of that destruction So we know not to go back that direction again, right? So it's almost like putting you in place for this. Not just this love, by the way, but also independence and financial independence. Financial independence, right with the star. I mean, hello, and the lovers. You know, at this point, it's like, who cares what that person did? Right? Because, the Hangman. I feel like the Hangman was the perfect card to come out right now, because especially for Scorpio, there's so much love right now, and I mean deep love. Oops, there's so much deep love that I do feel like you need to take your time, okay? Don't rush. And Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. Don't rush this. Because there is something within this whole dating period, like the getting some reacquainted. And I also feel because you are the Empress, it's just what you should expect. And I don't think they'll mind at all. They're just going to be happy to have you in their life. And I don't really know, other than being able to enjoy each part of it, why this needs to go so slow, because I definitely feel like it's meant to be. But yet it's very clear to me about, maybe this person will want to move so quickly. Like, I want Scorpio before someone else gets her or gets him. But don't do it, because you'll be missing so much. It's like, if you're dating someone, and let's say you go to their house to watch a movie or whatever, and, they're like, you should just spend the night, down the road, yeah. But I feel, and I mean, even here, normally, it'd probably be a yes, because you feel that energy so strong, but Spirit's saying, say no. Build it up. Build it up. Show them who you are right from the get-go. But this is really your higher self here. And let me tell you something. Part of this may be for your own benefit, so you can trust in it. But you're really setting the guidelines here. I am the Empress. I do deserve to be, I hate to say wine and dined, but because it's not about even the money. You can go to a park and have a great time. But expect the best. Okay. So we have 2 cups, and we have the lovers, and we have the star. We have the 9 of cups. Trying to think. We did have temperance too, didn't we? So for some, this could be twin flame energy. For sure. Alright, let's look at the Queen. So the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords together. And the Queen of Wands is looking over at the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands is someone who's very psychic. Very intuitive. And I almost feel like they're talking to each other. And the Queen of Wands is like telling you, to let this old energy go, which you do. So funny, it's like I'm seeing like a family crest. Wonder why. You know, could you hold a title? I don't know. Like countess or almost like their family crest. Almost like their family crest. I don't know. But it's like you are done with it. Okay. The Ten of Cups of the Emperor of the Devil. And I have the Four of Swords. So we're looking at these queens who are talking to each other. And I can't help it but Ten of Cups with the Emperor. And I feel like what it's saying is you really needed to look at that energy. This is card of Capricorn too. But this is about you looking at this energy. You know, I just feel like you're seeing someone for who they truly are. So this is a much lower energy than where you're at. And, man, I can just bring you down. But we end with the Four of Swords with this Queen of Cups. And it's like, the Queen of Cups, you know, I just noticed this, I think last month, where she sticks her hand out. And it just feels like she's doing the mic drop. Like, done. Mic drop. Why? Because I've taken the time to think this over, meditate over it, pray over it. And I'm realizing the energy that I'm working within. So it's every time I try to pull into my light, the shadow pulls me back in. But again, it's attached to this Emperor. With this Ten of Cups. Now, I could read this in reverse and make it all look good and happy and loving, but that's not the case. It's just not the energy. So, you know, being in a committed relationship, and I also feel that because I do feel that this relationship in the very beginning started out great. I mean, listen, you married this person or moved in with this person or at least gave them quite the commitment. So I do feel like you had your good days. You know, you had your good times. You may have also had children with this person. But it is like, enough is enough. The Queen of Swords, like, enough is enough. And I think you're realizing how it was affecting your own energy and how it was, just kept pulling you down, pulling you down. Not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up this whole spread. I'm going to do final clarification because I feel, I kind of feel like we were following 2 to 3 storylines there. So, let me get all these cards up. timer at? 1:37. 1:37:34. Okay, these are pre-shuffled, by the way, but we'll give them a couple shuffles. Okay, final outcome. Any other messages? Let them come out now, please. Just moving these cards around because it's a little humid in here. We have the Three of Swords. With the Ten of Cups. With the Moon. We have the Lovers. And we have Strength. So Three Swords and the Moon are mirroring each other. You know, so it does make me, it just feels like, you know, things that were unknown being revealed. It does feel like it knocks you out of this happy home. What was a happy home? I feel like you have overcome a lot, but I also feel like who's coming in has overcome a lot themselves. Both of you had a rocky path. Probably twin flame again. Alright, so I'm just going to take a couple cards on the top line. Nine of Pentacles. I don't know, Scorpio. I just feel like some of you almost had to be forced into... Not forced, but it's almost like if the hardships on your path didn't happen, you wouldn't have had the courage to go forward for your own foundation. Build your own foundation up. You know, it is true when we're relying on someone else to, you know, for our financial status, however it be, whether, you know, I'm home with the kids or whatever this is, it'll stop us from moving forward, right? Because it's another block. Yet this gave you the courage. You know, it's what made you move forward to become independent. I hope that makes sense, because it's really quite a beautiful thing, in a backwards kind of way. Two of Wands, yeah. So this is about, you know, even we have the beautiful Ten of Cups here. It's the same that I felt before. You know, things being revealed that too much break my heart. It's enough to make me now want to go. To go, think about myself, become independent on my own. Princess of Pentacles, you know, this is about a path of learning, self-discovery. Princess of Pentacles did not have an easy path. Well, here we go. Nine of Wands. Looking right back at this energy again. You know, I was trying to see if there was other messages, but man, this is just where it wants to go. You know, tough path, absolutely, I see it. But he's looking back now at this Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, which to me is it's definitely a card of strength. You know, sometimes it can be the energy of feeling like I need to protect the things that that I'm building, right? I can see that. But I often feel within the Nine of Wands is the very path I've just been on is really what gave me my fortitude, my strength, my ability to really get through anything. You know, I feel like that now, you know, because I've had so many hardships that at this point in my life, I feel like I could get through anything. But this is about staying focused. Stay focused on your path, on building up your own abundance. You're going to be successful at it. You know, what it's going to do is really stir your mind, make you seek knowledge, seek growth. Look at that. I have the Prince of Pentacles into the world, and I'm looking at the Lovers and Strength. Prince of Pentacles is a beautiful offer. You know, going into the world, so coming out on top of the Lovers. You know, here is just that other connection. I'm telling you, can this be new love? Absolutely. You know, what this is telling me right here is, yeah, I had to go through some hardships. It has not been easy, but due to all of that, it kind of forced my hand, and now I am becoming independent. I'm feeling much better about myself. I don't want this new path to end. And you're just beginning on it. And, oh yeah, it just so happens to have a great love on it. And it's showing me that this person comes to you. Comes to you. And, you know, with the World card next, it's almost like wanting full commitment. I do have Leo again. And I also have a lot of Earth. And I have Gemini again. And I have you, Scorpio, again. Okay, so it's funny when we're in a relationship and we think, oh my God, I'll never love again. I'll never love again. And then someone comes along, you're like, I'm so in love, right? And then that doesn't work. I'll never love again. And then someone new comes along. This is someone special. This is someone, it's definitely a soulmate energy. So to be a soulmate energy and to connect, you must be evolving on the same spiritual level. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles again. Why does she want to keep coming out in your reading? Unless this is telling me, like, where you end up at, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles would be very abundant. She is very abundant. Matter of fact, she's showing herself as abundant. She has everything she needs, all on her own. And I just have to say, for some of you Scorpios, this Queen of Pentacles is also someone, so I have Leo, Queen of Pentacles, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, well, even the Prince too. So, for some of you, this is Earth. Yet I want to point one thing out. I also feel the Queen of Pentacles. This is, again, about feeling abundant within yourself before, this is like before you say yes to a complete commitment. Make sure you are, make sure you're ready for it. That's all. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. And you're not alone here. Look at that. Scorpio, this is a month of abundance for you. This is a month of finding true love. For some of you, this is a month where either your twin flame is coming in, or you're going to start realizing that this person earlier, not the Emperor, this person earlier, the energy between the two of you, it is like it's written in the stars. And I mean, hello, you end up in the Ten of Pentacles. So, no wonder in the beginning this person that you left was like, look at them go. And that may be why they're understanding they're only half the man they used to be, because here, this is clear evidence of you needing no one but yourself. And it just so happens the universe says, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and bring your soulmate in now. You've been through hell. But you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot, especially with this Nine of Wands. I mean, look at his body. This talks about the strength to continue moving forward, right? Okay, we'll do one more shuffle. Last message. Anything else wants to come on top? Last message. Two more shuffles. Okay, we're just going to leave it there then. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Empress. This is your energy for July. Someone says, what's your name? My name's the Empress. What do? I'm the Empress. I am the Empress. Male or female. I'm loving, but I am strong. I can nurture others like no other, but I nurture myself first. I create abundance. I have creativity like no one else. I have spiritual guidance. Remember that the Empress many times is receiving epiphanies from above, her higher self. You know, this is a form of your higher self. Doesn't matter that she's not Scorpio. She does have water in her, though. I love that this is the bottom of the deck now. And where you end up. So, you can create the Ten of Pentacles all on your own. And I think you do. But this is showing that you do connect. You probably end up getting married. Moving in together. I have a feeling you're married. Like, I just have a feeling when this energy is able to really settle in, you will want to take this commitment as far as you can. You know, and it doesn't have to be marriage, but sometimes it's like, oh, I want to marry because I just love you so much. You know what I mean? Like, I want to call you my husband, or I want to call you my wife. That means everything to me. And I feel also, you know, if you have children now from a previous relationship, you know, it doesn't matter because this is a house filled with joy and love. So who's ever coming in your life will love your children as their own. And vice versa. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. You know, what's below that is the Eight Pentacles. So yeah, it's almost like keep working on yourself. Get yourself to this Empress status, right? Because it is who you are. Okay, guys, we're going to end the reading with tones to help you with your day or your evening. And I love you guys. I'll see you soon.